It starts off strong. We'll say that.
Sure.
Starts off right here. Victory in war does not depend entirely upon numbers or mere courage. Only skill and discipline will ensure it. That's a common theme.
Mm-hmm.
We find that the Romans owed the conquest of the world to no other cause than their continual military training, exact observance of discipline in their camps, and unwearied cultivation of other arts of war. Does this mean I'm just going to be talking about discipline for the next, as long as I'm alive?
Yes.
It's entirely possible, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's interesting that he says it's important than just more important than just mere courage.
Right.
Courage is important, but there's something more important: discipline.
Yes. And skill.
And skill. You like that part?
Yes.
Okay. Romans. Okay, they thoroughly understood the importance of hardening them. So he's talking about what the Romans, he's talking about the Romans, that's the they. They thoroughly understood the importance of hardening them by continual practice and of training them to every maneuver that might happen in the line and in action. Nor were they less strict in punishing idleness and sloth. See, sometimes I stick up for like our generation or being modern, saying like, no, we're kind of hardcore too. Sure. But then I read stuff like that and I kind of wonder.
Yeah.
I kind of wonder.
Yeah.
The courage of a soldier is heightened by his knowledge of his profession, and he only wants an opportunity to execute what he is convinced he has been perfectly taught. So that makes sense. I did an interview a little while ago, and it hasn't come out yet. It was with NPR, NPR, National Public Radio. But he was asking me, he had heard me say in an interview that like I wanted to go to war. And he was kind of surprised about that. But that's exactly what this is talking about. You train and you're convinced that you've been taught well, and then you want to go get after it. Especially when you're young.
Yeah.
And you have nothing to lose. Back to the book. A handful of men inured to war proceed to certain victory, while on the contrary, numerous armies of raw and undisciplined troops are but multitudes of men dragged to the slaughter. No big deal.
Yeah.
Multitudes of undisciplined men, you're just getting dragged to the slaughter. That's life. That's life.